How's it going, guys? I'm your host Tiala and welcome back to a Singaporean Live. Okay, in today's episode we will be discussing the hottest news that has hit social media this week, and it is the Singaporean YouTuber Rishi actually getting sued by this e-commerce education company Leap Vista. Okay, so this company is basically I believe it's the company of Benjamin Tan. If you guys haven't heard of him already, then you probably have adblock installed or probably just don't use YouTube on your phone. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know what this company is and what this thing is all about, let me just give you some background info first. So for those of you guys who actually do not have adblock installed for whatever weird reason, or if you sometimes browse YouTube on your phone like I do sometimes, then you have probably seen all these money making ads online teaching you about, not really teaching you, telling you about these courses that you can attend to start your own online business. There have been other ads in the past as well, like regarding to property selling. I believe that guy was named Dominic, and now we have this guy called Benjamin teaching you how to start up your own Amazon online business. Okay, and this YouTuber by the name of Rishi, I believe I talked about him before in my ranking Singapore YouTubers video. You guys can go check the video. I will link the card up here right in the top right now for you guys to go and check it out. Okay, so I did not really watch his videos often, but you know, seeing as how this is such hot news this week, I really just had to go ahead and check out the video. So I actually looked through his entire video, and all I have to say is let us start from the top. Okay, so basically he is criticizing all of these companies, calling them scams and whatnot. Okay, and let me just tell you what are my thoughts on this. Okay, I will try to be as objective as possible because you know I am still a small YouTuber and I obviously don't want to get sued. Okay, hopefully they don't sue me for this. Right, so Leap Vista, okay, like any other advertisement or online company out there, is basically this guy by the name of Benjamin Tan. He's advertising how he started his own online business on Amazon, how he's making a shit ton of money by doing so, and he wants to pass down this knowledge to other people so that they can do the same thing. And he's not doing it for free, obviously, so because there is no free lunch in this world, right? So he's charging people quite an exorbitant amount of money to pass down this knowledge. Now, what do I think about this? I think that there is some truth behind the video. Okay, most of the information taught at these courses can be found online. Okay, and he's just one of the many, you know, online gurus out there. Like for Singapore we have Benjamin Tan, we have Dominic, and for those overseas there is a more well-known guy. I believe this guy is by the name of Dan Lok. I've seen some of his videos before, and of course some people exposing him before. They are basically using the same modus operandi, which is telling them how they get rich by doing this and this. Okay, and they basically charge quite a high price for people to attend their courses. Now, what I want to say is, I know that most of this information can be found easily online, but you know there may be one or two little tips that can't be found online in their courses. I don't really know because I haven't attended any of these courses, to be very honest. Okay, so what most people are saying online is that most of this information can be found with a quick Google search within 5 minutes. But the thing about online is that anybody can say anything you want. All of these commenters on his video saying that, you know, oh, I've attended a course, I've attended similar courses, you know, and they are saying that, oh, it's all fake, it's all nonsense, and how it's a waste of time and it's a complete waste of money because you can find all this information online. Anybody can say anything online. Like, how true are these comments? Are they just haters because they don't like watching the YouTube ads as well? Because let's be honest, after a full day of working from home, working in front of a computer, or just studying for your online classes at home, just want to sit back, relax with a nice YouTube video, and then you're just bombarded with these ridiculous advertisements that either can be skipped or can't be skipped because the YouTube algorithm is so shit nowadays. Okay, whether it's an ad for Genshin Impact or an ad for these marketing advertisements right now, like nobody likes ads, let's be honest. And you know, I still remember back in the days where I would watch YouTube instead of the television simply because there weren't any ads on YouTube. But you know, that has changed quite a lot nowadays, and yeah, sadly we are stuck with that. So I digress. So after a long day of work or school, you just wanna, chill with YouTube, and then you're just bombarded with these ads, and it gets so frustrating. So, who knows how much truth there is behind all of these commenters saying that they've attended the course? Are there really that many suckers online? I don't know, man. Like, anybody can say anything. I can go ahead and comment right there saying, hey, I attended his course and I think it's bullshit. Like, anyone can say that. Do I have any proof to back it up? No, I don't. So anyone can say anything. So whether or not these commenters are really saying the truth or not, I'll take it with a pinch of salt. Okay. But what I have to say is, these sort of online classes, like, are they really worth the few $1,000s price tag for the information that they provide? I would say no. Like, would you want to give out your secrets to getting rich quick online? I wouldn't say you should do it either, because there's no free lunch in this world. Like, why should I give out my secrets to you on how to get rich? Like, that makes no business sense whatever, right? It's just basic business sense. Why would I want to help someone else get rich when I get nothing in return, right? So you want to charge a price to teach people these information. But the thing is it worth that few $1,000s? The answer is no. Is it worth a few $100s, maybe $100? Maybe, probably, maybe there's one or two little tidbits that you can share that isn't found online. Sure, you can charge people a fair price for these classes, and I don't think people will be that angry if the price wasn't that high. And on top of that, I also think that you get a lot more business if the price tag wasn't so high. Maybe if you just price your course at like $100, people wouldn't feel so shitty about attending your course and then thinking it's a total rip-off. You know what I mean? And you can probably get a lot more customers too. Basically tips on how to not on how to sell your online marketing classes even better. Take it from me, guys. I'm an expert. Okay, and do I think it's the right move to sue the YouTuber? No, I don't think so, because the thing about this about these sort of online classes is they already have a bad reputation to begin with, and it's not just in Singapore, it's society in general. Like, even for countries like the United States or other countries have similar people doing this sort of similar things, and they already have a bad rep to begin with. So why would you make your reputation even worse by suing the guy and then blowing up this entire matter? If you had just kept quiet about it, I believe his video wouldn't have blown up so much. But now just look at it, man. 82,000 views, 128,000 views, 300,000 views, and his videos average like I would say 5,000 to 40,000 views on average. For someone with 23.5k subscribers, 311k views is huge. And by suing him, you're basically just giving him more attention and dragging your company's name through the mud even further. Because let's be honest, everyone in the right mind will probably support the YouTuber rather than support these sort of companies, because that's just the perspective of how society sees this sort of online marketing classes. That's a fact, and you can't change that fact, at least not in the near future. So why would you do that? And their defense was that they are not just going to keep quiet about these sort of online bullies trying to destroy their reputation. But the thing is, aren't you destroying your own reputation further by suing him? Instead, here's a little tip. Leap Vista, if you're watching this, why not just conduct free classes sharing your information and prove these people wrong? Let this be free marketing for you, instead of suing him and basically proving whatever he said is right and admitting to whatever he said is correct because you want to silence him. Why not just give out free classes and prove all these haters wrong? Like, invite people to come to this free class. I'm going to share all my information out there. Just going to prove that this entire video is bullshit, and I'm going to prove that, hey, the tips that I share really work and they can help you to make money online. Then not only is it one, free advertising, but two, you also increase the trust and credibility of your company, and it also entice people to want to sign up for your so-called exclusive class even more. Just some basic business tips. If you're so good at making money online, why did you not think of this? Like, it's such a great way. It's basically free advertising, and on top of that, instead of destroying your company's reputation, you're actually building up your company's reputation. If you can actually come up with a free course that gives solid tips that can't be googled within 5 minutes, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically what I'm saying for this whole thing. And Here's the ironic thing. Like all these videos, they always talk about how they want to change your lives, how they want to help you, grow into a millionaire, basically make tons of money. Why would you want people to spend so much money on your online course if you are truly sincere about helping them? Everyone knows that you need money to start a business. That's just the bottom line. Like, you can't start a business without money, right? And starting a business is obviously not cheap. You will need, okay, even the smallest of businesses, you probably need a few $1,000s to start it. Okay, for online businesses, I believe it's about the same price to get your stocks in and whatnot. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really run an online business, but I'm assuming it's a few $1,000s. So why not, instead of overcharging these people that much, and if you're really sincere about helping them, why not, lower the price of your course so these people can invest that money into their own business instead and make it successful. And if they are successful with their own business and they are using the thousands of dollars which can be spent on their own business instead of on your course instead, wouldn't they come back and thank you instead? And that, it basically creates a cycle of them reinforcing the credibility and the trust of your company and how your tips have helped them. If it's only a few $100, I'm sure people wouldn't mind shelling out the amount of money to attend a course that really helps them. And if it really does help them, then yeah, of course they'll be more than happy to say, hey, this company actually gave me some solid tips and right now I'm making lots of money. Instead, you're making people use the money that they could have spent on starting up their own business on your course instead. And at the end of the day, what are they left with? Let's be honest here, people aren't rich, and that is the exact reason why they are looking, or why they are tempted at these kind of get rich quick videos. They are not rich to begin with, they want to earn money, and that's why they get tempted by these videos, because they have no money. And if you want them to spend all your money on their course, how then do they get the money to start their business? You know what I'm saying? So instead of charging such a high price, maybe lower the price and people won't be so angry about you charging so much just for information that they can easily Google. I'm sure that if the cost is a lower price, people wouldn't be that angry. Like, come on, a few $1,000s for just information and basically nothing practical at all to help kickstart your business. Come on. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so I've been talking a lot about the company already. Let's talk about the YouTuber Rishi. Okay, he was basically shocked that he got a cease and desist lawyer letter. But come on, man, making these sort of videos, you have to expect somebody is going to bite back at some point, right? Like, you can't, like, it's a very low chance, it's very highly unlikely for these companies to actually want to fight back, but there is a possibility, and now it has happened, and you are acting shocked that it has happened and asking for help online for people to fund your legal battle. Come on, let's be very honest. You're not really any better, okay? Like, I don't want to make a public enemy out of everyone, of both the company and the YouTuber, like, but this is just my opinion. Like, I think you want to do this sort of things, then you have to be prepared, that somebody will fight back at some point, and you'll have to face the consequences, and you have to be prepared, to take the fight to their doorstep, to stand your ground, and to basically prove to see which side is right and which side is wrong. Is the company going to win? Is the company going to prove you wrong? Or are you going to stand your ground and prove that the company is indeed a scam like what you said? So yeah, the fact, I don't really support that he's asking his followers for money. Like, if you're doing this sort of videos, you should be prepared. You should probably already have the money ready to go and fight a legal battle on your own. If you could have done that, then yeah, sure, you have my respect. But the fact that you are asking your followers for money, it's just a big question mark in my head. Like, so yeah, that is basically my thoughts on the whole issue. I think Leap Vista could have handled this a lot better, and I think Rishi could definitely have been more prepared to take up all these legal battles instead of asking his followers for help. Not saying that it's wrong to ask people for help, but doing this sort of things and asking people for help afterwards, sure, you may be fighting the good fight, at least in society's point of view, but You know, they are running a business after all, and let's be honest, no businessman has ever been kind, at least not on their path to success. All the big businessmen, billionaires, millionaires, they see donating to charity. Sure, they are giving back to society, but on their way, on their climb to the top, how many people have they, you know, ripped money off of to get them to where they are today? If they like business, that's just the nature of business. You can't be kind to others. If you are, then you're not going to make any money. You're running a charity, you're not running a business, but that's not the case. If you want to make money, then somebody will have to pay money out of their pocket for your products, whether or not they find your products good or bad. That doesn't matter in the end, right? Because in the end, if you are successful, then sure, you can go ahead and give back to society. But what about the people that you've already taken money from? Did they really get a good use out of your products or your service? You know, who really knows? It may vary for everyone, and obviously you can't please everyone, so obviously somebody is going to suffer or not appreciate the products that you give. Do you give these people a refund, or do you just say, hey, you know, you paid for it already, so suck it up, you know? Even if you don't like it, then too bad, because that is probably the case for most of the stuff. Like, you can't buy, like, I'm just going to give you the most basic example. You can't buy something and then just ask for a full refund afterwards if you don't like the item. The item is faulty, sure, you can ask for a refund, but you know, can you ask for a refund because you don't like the item? I don't really think so. At least not many people or products like let you do that nowadays. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more such future content, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Also, do go ahead and like the Facebook page and follow my Instagram page as well at A Singaporean Life. And till the next time, I'm your host Jiala. Peace out.